Hi, welcome back to Novello Group TV. I'm Aaron Novello. Have with us our superstar rockstar buyer's agent, yes, Jennifer Wessel. And the topic of today's video blog is really our work with buyers, right? Because we're noticing that a lot of the buyers in the marketplace are first-time home buyers. So we wanted to provide you guys with some tips and some information that'll help you in your search. So I'm just going to ask Jen questions because this is her specialty. It's really what she does extremely well. So in terms of that initial process, right, of getting started, talk to me about financing and why that's critical, why that's important.
So that's a great question. So I would say financing is definitely the place to start when you're looking for a home. It really helps us and helps you have a really clear idea of what type of house you can afford. Also, I do find often that people feel like they might not be able to afford a certain house, and then turns out that they can, or maybe that their credit isn't as good as they thought it was going to be, and turns out it is. So there's so many misconceptions that come into the finances. So speaking with a qualified lender is very, very important to get you started in the right direction.
Awesome. Okay, good. So step number one, talk to a bona fide qualified lender. I guess the second question is so now they got money, right? They got a clear picture of how much they want to spend. Talk to me about the search and some of the challenges that we've been talking about, we've been seeing where clients are going online and kind of looking at properties.
Yeah, so we do find that most people start their searches online. It's so easily accessible to go on all these third-party websites, Zillow, Realtor.com, and see houses. What's really great about it is that you can see what's out there in the marketplace, kind of see what you like. At the same time, we find that people get really frustrated because they spend so much time in front of the computer looking at houses. It turns out that a lot of them are sold, a lot of them are already pending. We even had somebody yesterday send us a listing that had sold 2 years ago. So it's just really dated information versus us, that we ask you a lot of questions and we make sure that we only send you the listings are what you're looking for and also that are actually active.
Yeah, and that's critical that they're actually still available, right? Because oftentimes we find, people think like we're holding something from them. Yeah. Like, why didn't you show me this sort of thing? Yeah. But the truth is that oftentimes they're just not available.
Right, exactly.
Okay, good. So if you hear that correctly, just kind of take that with a grain of salt. Those websites, they're a good place to start your search, but recognizing that a lot of those properties may not be available.
Right, that's the biggest frustration.
Perfect, and the most up-to-date information is going to be coming from us.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. So the third thing I wanted to talk to you about, because we've had conversations about, is in terms of making offers and making those really strong. Talk to me about how somebody can go about making it strong and why that's important.
Yes, so definitely one thing that we've noticed over the last few months is a shift in the market where before there were so many homes available, you could give a low offer and you may still end up with a counter offer. At this point, we're finding that if it's a foreclosure, we don't expect a counter offer, so we always do give a highest and best, and even in those cases, it's been really difficult to get the offers actually accepted. We've had people make multiple offers on different foreclosures, and then make one offer on a traditional sale, and it gets accepted. So that's a big shift into it. Other things that we're finding is that if you're able to put down more of a down payment is helpful. Also, putting down a large escrow deposit is a great way where you already have to pay the money at closing anyway, so you're not actually spending more on the house, but you're showing that you're really serious when you're purchasing. Some other things that we've seen too is the inspection period. At one point it was very standard to do a 15-day inspection period, and now it's very common that we see about a 7-day inspection period. And we're able to get it all done within those 7 days.
We are, aren't we? Yeah. And talk to me in terms of that initial offer, where maybe people were making offers that were lower sort of thing. What are you seeing now?
Yes. So often people would make a low offer hoping for a counter, and by low I mean just under asking price, where now we're finding people making over asking price offers, especially if the asking price is realistic to the marketplace. Definitely they end up being over asking price is what they're closing for.
That's awesome. So good. So hopefully this information has been helpful to you. That's my intention, and our intention is to really bring you relevant topics. If we could be of any assistance, please give us a call and let us know. We look forward to hearing from you.